Anduin versus Maiev.
None can escape my fury.
I think this deck is fun to play too. It's like different. Tempo Rogue. I actually really like playing Rogue right now. I think they're both fun to play. Rogue is the funnest like aggro deck I've ever played. Like this Tempo Rogue. Here, we definitely play this turn. We're looking for Pain or Servitude. I'd say Servitude's better than Pain, but I like Pain because we can Pain turn 3. Or now. Like, we can never play Horror in the same turn as Barnes. Well, I'm glad I didn't take Horror because Horror's useless after this double Prince. Horror would mostly to be like clearing small pirates. Patches comes as a big pirate now, so I have not played Malaga's Vela in the version of Big Priest. I played against it. I think it's a bad deck. It feels like every deck is a high roll deck. Okay, so we can definitely get reads, right? He coined Breaker. This means that he doesn't have any 3s or 4s. Like, his hand has to be so weird. His hand is very Bone Mare heavy and Vel Spine Slayer heavy. He top decked this one. He could still have another one in his hand. I actually kind of have a read that he does have another one in his hand, but he plays this one because it's bigger, 5/6. That's a 5/6. This is crazy. I don't think he has another Shadow Step because he would have Shadow Step Prince. I don't think a Death here, although that trades so poorly. Let's see, a Shadow Essence. I don't get Barnes. I get Shard, Ysera, Statue, Lich King. It trades the 5/6 well into it though, but then I can just Lash. If I get Yasharge, it's really good. Statue is not super good. It's fine. This is like the secondary win condition my proactive plays. My main win condition is still killing all this stuff and playing control game. Even though they played double Prince, it's really scary, but... We have statues, right? That's really good. Actually, I messed up. I should have taken Lich King if I was going to do this. For some reason, I didn't think I was going to death there. Maybe this is still better. It might have still worked out better. Like, Statue is maybe just way better in this matchup than Lich King. Because the only way he removes that is with Val Spine Slayer, right? So even though his board's empty, it's still nice. I actually did it for another reason why I took Statue, because I was too scared of the Bone Mare trade. For some reason, I didn't think I was going to death that. But the Statue kills Bone Mare if he does the Bone Mare trade. Because of the Death Rattle. Okay, yeah, so like say I do this and he plays Bone Mare and trades, it only kills one of them, right? It's probably still fine as long as it doesn't stack up that much. We have to play for tempo. Because Dragonfire and stuff's always good late. I feel like Dragonfire is worth more than like Statue anyways, kind of. It's like, I should just give him the good trades. Because I can Dragonfire later, and I have just Charge. Like, these cards are generally slower than the spells. It's good to play minions first, spells later, if you can avoid... If you have the option to. I think Statue still gives me the option to, because I'm like weak to Bone Mare, but not that weak. It's still like bad for him, this whole Death Rattle thing here. Hopefully I still outvalue him. I still have minions left. I think it's almost impossible for him to outvalue me. I should just continue playing minions. The one minion I can pain. This is a weird game in the sense that maybe I should have like valued my minions higher than my spells, because if he's gonna outvalue me, then it's the opposite. And because he played Double Prince, it's maybe more possible. Like if he didn't play Double Prince, there's no way, right? Like it doesn't matter as long as minions trade and I have the spells left. I still don't think he's ever gonna outvalue me though. Like I have Ysera, Lich King, and Servitude left in my deck, and I can realistically kill like everything still with all these spells left in my hand. If it gumps down the fatigue, I can Bone Pact when we have no cards. I can kill stuff for free. That's the card generates value. It's kind of scary in this kind of game. I might have to Dragonfire one minion. Or, yeah, Doom Pact's better than Dragonfire, so I can save Doom Pact for later. Although if we're scared of losing cards, maybe Doom Pact. But no, like, Dragonfire doesn't kill everything. Doom Pact actually kills everything. He played Double Prince. Dragonfire isn't actually even that consistent at killing everything. I feel like it's holding Cold Bloods now. I have 2 horrors with these pint size just at some point. Okay, that's his last big threat. As far as card goes, all his mains are kind of big threats because Double Prince, but Bone Mare is like the biggest threat here. I'm gonna play this before I Doom Pact so I can pick up... I was gonna say Eternal Servitude. I need that card before the Doom Pact, but I guess now we're just taking Horror. Like, we might lose our big value cards with Doom Pact, so I guess now with the Horror we do that. It's a double pint. That's fine though, right? Because Doom Pact can still clear everything later. Like I have Ysera Lich King. The only way I lose is if I lose both of them with Doom Pact, pretty much. I have one more Eternal Servitude in my deck too, so I was trying to get the Eternal Servitude and then Doom Pact, but if we got like basically we had to do this after we missed it. Now the 2 horrors in my deck are useless. Sure, but then like no matter what, it's gonna be useless.
I dream and the world trembles.
Trust the pirate's code.
Yeah, he's... Oh, he can kill it. That's one of my threats. I have Lich King.
This guy's tough.
I have Shadow Reaper Anduin, actually. That's a win condition. Just keep hero powering him in the face. I probably like Doom Pact here. I could wait until I pick up the Servitude. That's my last super good card. But how do I survive? Like, technically Nightmare's guy and just... Actually, that's probably the right play. I have so much healing, I can take damage. I don't like Lich King Forceman trade. Like, I could lose, because all his cards are medium-sized threats with double prints. He still has a kill on Lich King with the 4-3. And we're not killing it at any point. Unless I want a Doom Pact here, into Greater Healing Potion, then Lich King. It's okay, I'd say.
I must consider.
Or I could Lich King heal, force him to double trade, and then save Doom Pact for the very end. Things I can't really survive till the very end, because every mini plays like 5-5, 4-4, and if I have Doom Pact next turn... So that means I just like Doom Pacting this turn and then playing Lich King next turn. Really lucky there. We didn't lose our 2 good cards in our deck. Oh, he can still trade for Lich King. I'm gonna go aggressive on him. I think it's better for me to hero power him down. I'm the one that's all in, actually, not him. He's controlling me, because he wins the fatigue after the Doom Pact.
Well played.
Actually not bad. Once like I get low enough in cards, it doesn't matter. It doesn't actually destroy any cards in my deck.
The secret handshake.
Almost out of cards.
Well played. Well played.
Thrall versus Anduin. The light shall bring victory.
We have Cobalt. I think we even keep Cobalt against Priest in our opening hand. We're looking for the totems in this matchup. Oh, perfect. Two of the good totems. I think I would keep Doppel against Priest too in my opening hand. In matchups where you auto win the early game as Shaman, decks that don't fight you, it makes a lot of sense to keep your bigger part of your curve, because your early game stuff's all interchangeable. We can't Flame Tongue here. Nice. If he played a 3-drop here, it'd be so scary, like a 3/3. He's likely playing a 4-drop. I'm gonna go wide for Flame Tongue, but I wouldn't trade the Prowl Tome in anyways. I never have enough to kill a 3/6 here.
At last, a worthy disciple.
Just looking for Doppel now, because our early game our turn 5 Bloods kill got countered by Doomsayer, so we don't have the turn 5 big threat. Aya's like pretty good at trading against this stuff. Aya's really hard to interact with. If he took the non-value trade, it implies that he has Dragonfire in his hand. He wants to guarantee he can clear that. I just want to play something that's moderately weak. I could Maelstrom Manatide Firefly. That looks pretty good. If the board doesn't feel too good about Dragonfiring, and then I feel very good about Thralling next turn. I don't think that I feel good about Thralling this turn, like just playing Firefly Thrall. I don't get the kills guy.
Behold the glory of a new sun!
Get it out! Get it out!
Flame Tongue clears this board. With just Flame Tongue, I have 5 mana to commit a non-Dragon Fireball board. Like, not something that feels too super good for him. 1, 2, 3, I guess. Doppel Evolve here. I'm not going to play the things from below because this is he already used Dragonfire, so his answer is Death Knight now, and I do not want to give him more food for the Death Knight. Doppel Evolve is usually really weak to Death Knight. So is things from below. Like, they're all going to be the same. They're all going to be more than 5 attack for the most part. think this implies he does not have the Death Knight. Unfortunately, we don't have Bloodlust, so it feels like we have to like crush the board in order to kill him. That's so awkward. Like Bloodlust is so much of an easier way to win. Because we still have, like, say I think he doesn't have Death Knight. Do I just now play, you know, double thing from Blow, Primal Thrall, Evolve, go all in? I guess that's what I'm doing next turn, because I don't think he has Death Knight. But I'll lose the Death Knight like that. It's just, I don't think I should play slower. Oh, he has a clear. Okay. Interesting. I'm just gonna double Thrall next turn. Right, if I commit double without Thrall, I get Holy Novid. So I'm gonna play everything else though. I don't think it's reasonable to Thrall here. He'd probably still Death Knight here if he has it. In fact, if I force him Death Knight here, it's not bad for me at all. But we can quickly assume that he doesn't have it. Oh, what a weird turn. Because if I do that play, I have to leave up Velen. Velen plus Holy Nova is 4. And then doubling the Spirit Lash is 6. Maybe we just leave it up and go all in. Otherwise, we can Jade Claws. But it's so weird. Like, no, okay, I'm going for it. No. Uh-oh. Oh my god, feels bad. He didn't even have a death. But oh well. Feels bad. Robbie Fam 1978, thanks for the sub. Also, Lewis, thanks for subbing, guys. Welcome. Here are some Crofists. We should definitely. Oh, we could still win. I can take some value trades. Stop his card draw. This card's so good against Priest, although the Dragonfire Potion's already gone at this point, and it's mostly his Death Knight, so we'll see. Is it even worth it to evolve this? It does 8 damage a turn. I may be better off evolving this. We're gonna play this no matter what. Let's see. This is an 8-4. Is the 7-drop better than an 8-4? 7-drop goes to 7-7. One of the reasons to evolve it is I can evolve to 8-drop again next turn. Like something like that. 4 is fine, right? Like, what's the difference? He has no more deaths. His... I don't think he has death. Well, anyways, death kills whatever.
The elements are silent.
And we're trying to kill him, basically. We're trying to do the most DPS. We're not likely to get... We don't care about the 4 outside of, like, Holy Nova. So definitely like this better. That could be really good or really bad. Okay, looks like it's really good because this is a value grind, and if he somehow like just Potion of Madness that'd be sad for me. Oh, we can't take this value trade. Oh well, we're gonna play Pyros here. And now we might just evolve to 7 drop. Hopefully Geist can't trade. Geist can't trade against the 6/6. Geist can't trade against most 7 drops. So if I'm gonna be optimistic and think that I'm gonna have minions left over next turn, to maybe I should hold the Flame Tongue Totem. Otherwise I only Flame Tongue for 2 damage here. It's actually lethal by holding Flame Tongue if you can't clear. No, Shadow Reaper. Oh no. Okay. Evolving Pyros would be at 8/8. So I would only do it to heal it. He hasn't played Raza yet. He might, let's see, trade 6. He needs to play 2 cards and 2 hero powers. 2 hero powers cost 4 mana. He needs to play 2 cards less than 3 mana. 2 cards less than 6 mana. Wait, he needs 3 hero powers. He has to have 2 cards less than 4 mana in order to kill my Pyros. I don't really know what his cards are. Whether in situational, maybe. We're winning off of a value grind off of this minion. So we trade for his big minion, his Geist. It's 10/6. At that point, we might as well change to an 8/8. I think 11 drops are 8/8. 12 drops are also 8/8. Are there any like gigantic minions? No. They're all 8/8s. I think this the only way we win is to keep this guy alive, though. We can only evolve one more time here. Trade, evolve one more time. At 12, can't evolve to 13, I believe. There's no 13 mana minions. 12 is Sea Giant, I think. Like, there's definitely a Giant at 12. Deathwing is 10 mana, not more than... No, I think there's no Deathwings more than 10 mana.
Mind if I roll need?
He's too much life. I have to win the board somehow. Every minion is worth a lot with Bloodlust. I'm gonna hold this back because he's gonna Suicide Loot Hoarder into my 8/8 because he needs to draw. So I'm gonna wait for the Corsair until he suicides Loot Hoarder. Actually, there's no way I stick anything with this hero power pretty much. Jades? No. You can't evolve into a Jade Golem. That's not an actual minion. Wow, I didn't trade. Okay, I'm super surprised by that. He's holding Mind Blast, huh? Wow. That feels bad. Okay, so let's say we Jade Claws, we take 2, we go to 10. Then he Hero Powers us to 8, Mind Blast, Hero Power.
The elements are
We're dead, actually, if we... Can we one-shot him if we trade our Arcane Giant? I think it's ridiculous. We need a taunt. Oh, it's the moment of truth, like...
must be chosen.
I don't think so.
Surrender your will to the Cabal.
That's actually kind of irrelevant, because he's more limited by cards than mana for the Void form. Maybe he should even Hero Power first, right? Because he loses a Hero Power. Even though it costs 2 mana, it's not limited by mana. We'll see. I don't know what his hand is, so I don't know if it's right or not.
The shadows
short.
I'm still dead here, probably.
I'm almost out of cards.
Does that work? There's no 13 drops, right? But then, like, do I still have to trade? No, I can't trade then. I have to go for the face. Cobalt's useless, right? Because he just trades here, kills it. I think I just evolve Cobalt. Even though this is probably 6 mana cards worse than this card.
Must be chosen.
Gotta high roll this. Ooh. It was weird that it was letting me click it, almost it felt like.
I hope you like my invention. Pass me that arc light scatter.
Is he digging for Mind Blast? Does he have it? Ah, he drew it. This game was so close. If he didn't draw, I would think I would have killed him there. 6 times 2. Although he could have killed my minions.